Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us. We are growing one big family. Thanks to all of yous. And I am so grateful and humbled by your beautiful comments and your uplifting messages. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to just touch a few things. So if the video is too fast for you, up top there's 3 little buttons. You can click there, slow down the video to the speed you'd like. Also, you can turn on your CC closed caption, and you can read whatever stitch I call out down here. Take notes, pause the video, and you take it from there. It makes it more easier for people that have a hard time to follow YouTube. I also would like to mention that I do have a crochet group on Facebook. It's a private group. I will leave the links below if you want to be part of my group. We're a bunch of beautiful ladies. You're more than welcome as long as you have a profile. There's a lot of scammers going on to the crochet groups right now, and especially with the links that says bit or cut. Don't open those links up. Those are scammers that go through your computer, through your phone, and steal every identity possible from you. So be very careful on that. I also would like to mention, if you'd like to donate to help out the women in need for thread, please do so. Below the video, there's a little bag with a $sign. You can donate there, whatever amount you'd like. Also, in the description box, there's my PayPal account. You can donate there, whatever amount you'd like. Or if you have extra thread and extra yarn, you can contact me through Instagram message, email me. You can contact me through the Facebook group. I also have a Facebook page and TikTok. So there's so many ways you can get a hold of me if you'd like to send out the thread or the yarn to these women that are desperately in need of it. I will send you their name and their address. You're more than welcome to do that, and we're grateful and humbled by it. Thank you so much. So most of the time I use a 3.5 hook, small one to tuck in loose ends, and of course a pair of scissors. And 99.9% of the time I use 4-ply 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal threads. It's equivalent, the same thing as Aunt Lydia, number 3 cotton thread. Okay, just a little tiny little bit thinner, but not by much. So we're going to get started. I want to thank every single one of you again. I also would like to mention at the beginning of my videos, when I first started 2 years ago, I did not know how to call the stitch names in English. So the first couple of dozen of videos, they're not well recorded. First, the app was terrible, so it's half screens, horrible. And because I did not know the name, I would just, explain it my own way that I knew how. And I apologize for that. But if you go through some of those videos and you are creating those pieces, because there's some of you that have been texting me on it and questioning me, please feel free to ask any questions. I am here to help you. Some of them I have recreated, of course, with the proper codes for the stitch calling. Some of them I still have to create. I just haven't had any time for it. But don't hesitate. Question me, and I will answer you ASAP. We're going to get started. Thank you so much, everybody, okay? And, of course, if you have not subscribed, please do so and hit that bell notification for new uploads to be notified of the new videos that I bring out every week, okay? Okay, you guys, so today we're going to do a simple base for any table runner that you probably want to create with this base. So I'm just going to do a little bit of the base and then take it from there. We're going to use a 100% 4-ply cotton thread, 3.5 hook, small scissor to tuck in to cut the loose ends, and of course a small one to tuck in loose ends. So it's going to be very fast and very simple. And it's perfect to create any kind of design of table runner with different edging or flowers or whatever. Okay. Okay, we're done. So we're going to do a slip stitch knot and do 70 chain. Now, if you want to go longer, you can. You can go to 140, depending upon the wideness you'd like. So I'm going to do 70 chain stitch. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 70 chain stitch. I'm going to do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to come back on my fifth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do double crochet, and then 1 per space. So double crochet on each space. Now make sure when you're doing it, you make sure you grab right on the center where it leaves you these 2 loops here, because if you only grab the back loop, it's going to bend like a U shape. We don't want that, right? So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so I've done my double crochets, and we need to have 68 double crochets. Now I had a little, I think 2 chains more, so I took it out. And it's best to have extra than to be short. So basically you would, if you have a little bit of long chain here, just go where you did your slip stitch knot, which is easier to take down than to increase, right? So just pull and just tighten it up. Okay, so 68 double crochet. We're going to turn around. Now we're going to create groups of 3 at the beginning and at the end. Always stays the same. So chain 3, I'm coming in into the next, doing double crochet, next space, double crochet. So this is always going to stay the same. Chain 2, I'm going to skip 1, 2 on my 3rd chain. I'm going to do double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2 on my 3rd chain. So we're always skipping by 2 until the end. We're supposed to have 21 squares, and at the end we'll have the 3 double crochet after we skip the 2 space and do 2 chain. Okay, so 1, 2, skip 1, 2 on your 3rd, 1, 2, this is row 2. Very simple and very fast pattern to create. So 21 squares and 3 double crochets at the end with 2 chain space and 2 space down in the double crochet. Okay, so I have my 21 squares, skipped 2 double crochet, did 2 chain, and did my 3 double crochets at the end. We're going to turn around now. We're going to do the 3 double crochets, and I had a knot in my thread right at the corner, but it's okay because we're going to work around the corner and I'm going to hide it when we get to it. So chain 2, we're always going to have squares here at the beginning also and at the end. We never work on these squares, and also here. Okay, it always stays the same. We're going to work 10 double crochets, so 1 on top of the double crochet, 2 inside of the space, 1 on top of the double crochet, 2 inside of the space, 1 on top of the double crochet. So basically we're using 3 little squares to have these 10 double crochets. Okay, always. And we're going to have like 5 of these squares that we're building. Okay, we're going to have 5 10 double crochets, groups of 10 double crochets by using 3 squares. So 1 on top, 2 inside, 1 on top, 2 inside, 1 on top, 2 inside, 1 on top, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Chain 2. We're always going to have a space in between these groups of 10 all the way to the end. So we're building the 10 double crochets again by using the 3 little squares. So always 1 on top of the double crochet and 2 inside of the square here. We're going to have 5 groups of 10 double crochet. So we're using 3 groups here again. We're going to skip a space again in between them, always, and then create your group of 10 double crochets. So I'll meet you at the end after we finish doing the 5 groups of 10 double crochet by skipping 1 space, 1 block, and using 3 blocks, total of 10 double crochet, 2 chain. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much did my 5 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of double crochet, 2 chain and 3 double crochet at the beginning, 2 chain and 3 double crochet at the end. This will always stay the same. Okay, row 4, 1, 2, 3. So 3 double crochets all the way to the end. Of course, getting to the end, when we finish this, the desired size, we'll have to do all double crochets also. 2 chain. Now we're going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 chain. We're going to skip 1, 2, coming into the third one, 4 double crochet. So we're building these little boxes. This is going to be repeatedly this way. 2 chain, always a space in between these boxes. I'll call them boxes to make it easier. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, skip 1, 2 into the third one and create your 4 double crochets. So we're going to do this all the way to the end again, the same way. Always 2 chain space in between. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. We are in row 5, so I've turned around. I did my 3 chain going up. Just get you a little bit closer. And repeating the same thing, 2 chain space. Now, exactly what we did here, we're going to do here now. So it's always going to be like this. And then the next row is going to be this. And then the next row, it repeats again the same thing. So if you want to use a marker, you can. But this is so simple, anyone can do this. So we're doing double crochet over double crochet. We're closing in this box. 2 double crochets inside of the space. So basically the centerpiece is just little blocks going up. So you're supposed to have 10 double crochets also, as we started at the beginning. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 chain space and repeat the same thing all over again, doing 10 double crochets. So we'll have the 5 groups of 10 double crochets with 10 double crochets again. 2 inside of the space and continue to do 2 double crochets over double crochet to get your total of your 10 double crochets. And then your 2 chain space always. Okay, so I'll meet you in row 6. Okay, so we're on row 6. We're repeating the same thing as we did here. So not too complicated. You know that it's pretty much lined up. 2 chain, skip 1, 2 on your third one. So we'll have the 21 little squares again. Okay. 2 chain, skip 1, 2 into the next one. So it's all going to be built of squares, same thing as we have here. And it's not hard to figure out because they fall right into the place where we have them lined up. 2 chain, and of course into the last one. 2 chain, and again the same thing. 2 chain. Okay, you guys, so I did 2 blocks, but you can go the length you want. And wanting to go wider, all you have to do is just add 10 chains each time you want another square. Okay, so basically when you do this base, you always have to finish the same way as you started. So you basically would be doing double crochet over double crochet. So it's just double crochets and then 2 inside of the space, exactly like we skipped at the beginning. 1 on top of the double crochet, and then again 2 inside of the space. And on top of the double crochet. So you're going to have the same amount, your 68 double crochets, like we did here at the beginning. So this is a very simple base, but gorgeous. I will see you in the next tutorial. I'm going to create another one similar to this and do a table runner from there. So if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you are. Hit that bell notification to get notified of the new uploads, and you can check out on the next tutorial or so what I'm going to do. But the next one I'm going to use 2 different colors with the same pattern. Just going to change up a bit over here at the edge. Okay, until next time, thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. Very important. Take care of yourselves and each other. I send you much love and hugs. Thank you, everyone.